Welcome to A1R Psychic Radio. I am Susanne Marie with Psychic Paths. I am a clairvoyant and a light trance medium, and good to have you on my show. Good to have you listening. Welcome to December. And with that, you can reach me at Psychic Paths page on Facebook, and also check out my website, psychicpaths.com. I am getting ready to have a wonderful guest for tonight, an energy healer named Scott Preston. But I just want to say a few words about December coming in. And it is the month, the general month, where everyone wants to think about and act upon peace on earth and goodwill to man. Let's do a really, really good job of that for December and keep it rolling right into 2022. And I will be here every Wednesday, and next week I will be doing readings. I really love doing the readings. It is my passion. And I feel so very blessed to be able to do my passion and my purpose and reach you all. Like I posted this morning, I am nothing without the Creator, and I am nothing without you callers or listeners. So tune in next week when I'm available to do more readings here on the show at A1R Psychic Radio. And now, ta-da! Here is Scott Preston. Hi.
Preston.
Okay.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I messed up. Sometimes I can really murder a name.
You did just fine.
So, we had just gotten to know each other, and I found you very, very interesting. You are a energy healer.
Yes, I am.
And you are in central Minnesota.
Correct.
But you told me that you were available for distant healings.
That is also correct. You can reach me on Scotty's 13D Quantum Healing Cosmic Vibrations.
Is that on Facebook?
That is on Facebook.
And you have a website?
Yes, it is quantumcosmichealing.com.
Okay. So, to the audience members, I was wondering, and to me, if you could explain a little bit about energy, because everything with a life force, to me, is energy. And we are interconnected as a whole in energy as one. That's what I believe. So I'm going to leave it to you to tell us, what is energy?
Well, everything is energy, right? Energy runs through us. We have prana or chi, life force energy. Trees have energy. Earth has energy. Yeah.
So how did you become a healer?
This is pretty crazy. 12 years ago, I had a psychic reading done, and they told me that I had 499 lives, all of which I was a very powerful energy healer. But my first lifetime, I was a sulfur dragon, and I lost my babies, my eggs. They were stolen from me. And I didn't think anything of it. All my life, I had weird things happen to me. I've always been different. I've always had a connection to the outer space, you know. But I had a psychic reading done, and she said that I was a very powerful energy healer. And I was like, okay, so now what?
So now that you are a healer, I'm thinking it's been 12 years.
Yes, 12 years I've been doing energy healing.
Now that you have found that, do you feel like you found your purpose?
Absolutely. This is my passion, my purpose, and I just need to go after it.
Okay. So what can one expect when coming to you for a healing?
A lot of people come to me for pains in their body. I'm really good at taking migraines or any pains in their body and dissipating that right away. I've done 2 cancer healings, one for my brother and one for a 2-year-old little girl. Yeah. I align chakras, your energy body. I can see and feel blocks in your energy centers. I'm able to release and unblock those for people.
So I would assume that you need what's commonly called psychic energy to do the healings.
It intuitively comes to me when I do in-person or remote distance healings. Sometimes I'll feel the pain in my body, like my head will start hurting really bad, or I'll get a pain in my neck, and it usually correlates with what's going on with my client or my stomach.
So I believe that everyone has the psychic gift on varying levels, considering their awareness with the two. But as an energy here, did you feel energy before you knew you were a healer?
My whole life, I've been able to hear energy as well as feel energy.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
So with your healings, I'm just going to assume again that your purpose is to reach people and to heal them.
Absolutely.
And I would hope that well, they can all visit your page and see your wonderful reviews.
Yeah, my Facebook page is jam-packed with reviews. There's a lot. There's hundreds on there.
What's your secret? Just kidding.
I don't really have a secret. What I do is I just channel through me. I bring Mother Earth's energy up. I draw that up through all of my chakras. And I bring that up to my heart. And then I also bring down cosmic energy from source. I bring that down through all of my higher chakras into my crown, my third eye, and my throat. And that also gets down into my heart. And then I let those energies mingle with my heart. I incorporate my love in with these energies, and then I send them out to the person who's receiving, and miracles happen.
Amen. Amazing. So, yes, the website and the Facebook page, say them again.
It's Scotty's, SCOTTIEYS, 13D Quantum Healing Cosmic Vibrations.
Okay.
That's on Facebook. And then the website is quantumcosmichealing.com.
Okay. So if you had any message that you would want to give to the audience tonight, what would that be?
Love yourself. Please don't judge others. There's enough of that going on in the world. And have compassion, gratitude. I thank God every day. I thank my guides. I thank my spiritual team I think my ancestors. Yeah, just be full of gratitude.
Yes, I agree. That's absolutely true. Usually my theme is love and kindness. Sometimes I forget love yourself, but what a wonderful world we would have if it was ruled by love and compassion.
We wouldn't
And
have any wars,
no, there wouldn't be anything dividing.
no conflict.
And also, I think love is a consciousness. It's not an emotion. It's a consciousness and an energy all on its own. And I would like to spread that message of love far and wide. And I'm so glad that you're here tonight to share with your experiences on healing.
Thank you so much for having me.
Another thing that you have a lot of information on are crystals. And I have a question, a personal question.
Mainly Vogel crystals is my specialty.
And what are Vogel crystals?
Well, I am so glad that you asked. I have one right here. This is a Vogel crystal. If I can get it in the camera, there you go. This one's a 13-sided. It's high Himalayan quartz crystal made by Drew Tousley, custom made for me. Marcel Vogel came up with this years and years ago. He was an engineer, and he actually invented the LCD, liquid quartz display, for IBM. And he realized that quartz it holds memory. It can be programmed, right? And the way he designed this, it's actually the tree of life blueprint, if you could see it.
Oh.
Yeah. So what it does, life force energy naturally runs through these, goes into the female portion of the crystal, gets amplified and magnified by the number of sides that the quartz crystal has. This one has 13. So the energy bounces around in there, and then it comes out the male portion right here like a laser beam. You might be able to feel the energy.
I do.
From it. Yeah.
I hope the audience does.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they can. Yeah. So when it comes out like a laser from the male point here, and then it also, see the male portion where this chamfer starts, there's an energy that comes out all the way around that as well, like a wave or a pulse.
Wow.
Yeah. So then what I do is I take the life force energy, I run that through me. Your right hand is giving, your left hand is receiving. So I'll put that in my right hand on my hand chakra, and then I'll send that energy out.
Amazing too. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
So where do you see yourself a year from now?
A year from now, I would love to be traveling the United States in an RV, doing like a healing circuit, stopping at different metaphysical shops and doing healings, and then traveling, all over the United States.
That'd be amazing. And I
ultimately the world.
I think that it would
ultimately the world. Yeah.
So I know I want to know what's the most difficult healing that you've had to experience with your healing?
Probably the healing for my brother. He had found out like 6 months ago that he had colon cancer. And I told him that I wanted to do a healing for him, an in-person healing. And he's like, F you, I don't believe in that. No, you're not going to. Well,
Wow.
the night before, and the thing is, we don't need the other person's permission. If done out of love, you know, we don't need that other person's permission.
I think that is true, and I will finish after you finish.
Okay. So I told my brother was scheduled for a colonoscopy to see how bad the cancer was and how bad had spread and what the next steps would be for his cancer. That night, I did an energy healing for him without him knowing. I called him up the morning of his procedure and said, Larry, by the way, I did a energy healing for you last night. Good luck on your procedure. I hope everything goes well. And he's like, oh, okay, thanks. Hung up the phone. Later on, he called me that night after his procedure and said he was crying. By the way, whatever you did was amazing. My oncologist told me that I should believe in angels, God, miracles, or all of the above because the cancer was gone.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
And your brother's okay now?
He's really, really good, actually.
Good. I was interrupting you with saying that when I give energy and I do little spot healings, or if I'm doing a reading, it's not faith healing. You do not, I think, need faith in order for it to be productive or lasting. I've never felt that way. I felt like it feels like the creator is the miracle and is the faith. And maybe we're the instruments of that faith, but I don't believe that in order to be healed, you need to have faith in the healing or anything else. I just think it's a given, and I would like to know what you think.
I think that if it is our fate that we're going to pass from cancer, from a heart attack, from a stroke, it's going to happen. It's an exit point that we chose, and it actually goes through, you know.
So it's kind of like what I believe too is that the right people will come to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too. So, is there anything else that you'd like to say on my show tonight?
I thank you so much for inviting me to be a guest. I appreciate that.
Do you have that song now?
A song. What would you like me to sing?
What comes to mind? Real short ditty.
All right. You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, words can bring you down. No, you are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can bring you down. So don't you bring me down today.
Sounds amazing.
Thank you.
I think music and song and everything also raises vibration.
Absolutely.
And you brought a lot of joy to the people, I'm sure, tonight that are listening.
I sure hope so.
And will be watching. So So they have your website.
Yeah.
Your website and your page on Facebook. So you come to Sauk Center in central Minnesota a lot too. We mutually know Barb, who's amazing. So that if you live in Minnesota and you live in central Minnesota, you can reach Barb or Scotty to get a healing in central Minnesota. So when we were talking earlier too, we were talking about the journey of self-love and unconditional love.
Love is the highest vibration that there is, in my opinion. That's all there is. God is love. Source is love.
So to the youngins who feel different, who feel outcasted, do you have any advice for them?
Talk to me. I could be a mentor. Yeah. Yeah, life can be so difficult right now, and bullying is, back when I was in high school, bullying was more in person. Well, now social media, it can get really crazy. It can get really crazy.
I think it's the society in which we live in too, that we somehow lose the ability to look within when everything is at our fingertips and in a minute, in a second, that we're losing contemplation and the ability to hear our inner voice, especially young. I feel like the young, the new star seeds and the indigo children, I think they have a lot rougher path than any of us that are older because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
The egg, when succumbed by an outside force and the shell cracks, the egg dies. When succumbed by an inside force and the egg cracks on the outside, there's life.
So that was great. So did you have a mentor, or did you have anyone that had taught you what you do?
No.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Another question I have. I'm full of them. So how does it feel to be a cosmic energy healer in the middle of Minnesota?
Feels amazing. Feels amazing. I just wish that there was more like-minded people around me that I could talk to about this beautiful journey. There's hardly anybody other than you and Barb now, and I just met you.
I agree, and I think they're all scattered around here, but nothing collective yet.
Right.
So, well, I hope that everything just goes well. I want you to come back at some point.
Absolutely.
You'll be my favorite guest, and yeah, I hope that everything goes well. I hope that everything that the psychic has said about fame and fortune does happen, because you are coming from a wonderful spot of unconditional love for others, and that is amazing, to carry that and to give that. So thank you.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Your gifts.
Thank you. So are you. Somebody else, you're amazing. And I'm like, if I could get rid of illness, I'd be amazing. I do. But I just want to thank you for everything, and I will see you again on the show. And yeah, have a great week.
You as well. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.